We have a premium market that's basically supported and made robust by working class people. You have to, if you want to get through the golden door, you got to pay a premium. Like you get a skybox at a sporting event or a front row ticket to a concert. You either move your manufacturing here and create jobs, or you're going to pay a price for it. He believes, I think, like Navarro, eventually a third of our total revenue can come from external sources, not internal. But if we can't, cut spending, get more duties, fees, and tariffs from outside sources, that gap at $2 trillion is not sustainable. And it's just going to keep driving inflation. It's got to be cut. If you want to get under $1 trillion, and Doge doesn't come up with those types of cuts, which I think right now is still to be seen. There is waste, fraud, and abuse. But if we can't get to those cuts, eventually you have to get additional revenues. Those revenues, to me, should come from financial transactions, carried interest, others, and obviously the wealthy that can have made us so well from the 2008 collapse. I mean, we've created more wealth for them. The Wall Street Journal today just has a report out that the entire economy, 70% of it is, or a third of the purchasing power, but 70% of the overall is driven by the top 3%. People making more than $350,000 a year, I think. That's not, we can't continue into that system.
That makes sense.
We have a capitalist system.
We got to keep it.
Well, we have a capitalist system with no capitalist.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
70% of the people in this country don't own financial or real assets, right? They have to have a piece of the action. If you have everybody the piece of the action, and this is not socialism, these people never ask for anything.
Fairness.
It's also practical. President Trump keeps saying it's a revolution of common sense. Common sense means let's get everybody to be a capitalist. Let's get everybody to be an owner of something. Financial assets, real assets.
Skin in the game.
Skin in the game.
Care about their community.
Care about the community. Once you incentivize people with actual ownership, you create a capitalist system. Right now, we have a oligarchic system.
Yes.
Right? It's very huge government, a handful of players in each industry, whether it's media, whether it's defense contracting, whether it's big pharma, health, the oligarchs in Silicon Valley that have elite merger or elite capture, right, or regulatory capture. This has to be broken apart, and they're just not going to sit there and say, oh, this is brilliant. Why didn't we think of that? We'll just toss you the keys. Every day is going to be a fight.
It will be.
And we're asking people in your audience, as you become awakened to what reality is, understand they're always going to try to throw, it's Nazi salutes, or these guys are nativists, or they're racist. We're anything but. We're saying that the greatest resource this country's ever had, is its people, particularly working class and middle class people. It is what has created more value, more wealth, freed more people than any nation in the history of the earth. And what we have to do is make sure that they're incentivized and rewarded for that. And if we do that, this thing is going to thrive like nobody's business.
Steve Bannon, thank you so much.